In the realm of Japanese cinema, few filmmakers have captured the essence of human relationships quite like Yasujiro Ozu. His 1942 film, There Was a Father, is a poignant exploration of duty, sacrifice, and the unspoken love between a father and son. The film follows Shuhei Horikawa, a dedicated schoolteacher played masterfully by Chishu. A tragic accident during a school trip shakes his faith in his ability to teach, leading him to resign. With an unwavering sense of responsibility, he chooses to work in Tokyo to secure a better future for his son, Ryohei. Ozu's narrative unfolds with measured pacing, emphasizing the sacrifices a parent makes out of love. The father and son share a bond filled with respect, yet there is an emotional distance created by duty. Shuhei's ultimate goal is to ensure his son's success, even at the cost of their time together. The post-war backdrop adds another layer of depth to the story. Released during Japan's wartime period, the film subtly reinforces traditional values of diligence, perseverance, and sacrifice, ideals that resonated with the contemporary audience. Ozu's filmmaking is instantly recognizable. His low-angle tatami shots, still compositions, and seamless transitions make every frame feel like an intimate painting of life's quiet moments. The simplicity of the mise-en scene highlights the emotional weight of each conversation and silence. Unlike Hollywood's melodramatic storytelling, Ozu's work thrives in restraint. He doesn't rely on grand confrontations or tearful goodbyes, just a glance, a pause, a bow. And yet, the emotional impact is profound. At its heart, There Was a Father explores the Japanese concept of giri, duty, versus ninjo, human emotion. Should one prioritize personal happiness or responsibility? Shuhei chooses duty, believing that personal sacrifices ensure long-term security and prosperity. His son, in contrast, yearns for a deeper connection with his father. The film's ending is bittersweet yet profoundly moving, a testament to the silent yet enduring love between father and son. There Was a Father, 1942, is a deeply touching and philosophical film that continues to resonate across generations. It is a masterpiece of restrained storytelling, a window into Japanese values, and a heartfelt ode to the sacrifices made in the name of love and duty. Expanding upon the themes presented in There Was a Father, it becomes evident that Ozu's cinematic language delves into the very fabric of Japanese society, particularly during a period of significant upheaval. The film's setting, amidst the backdrop of wartime Japan, serves not merely as a historical marker, but as a crucial element that shapes the characters' decisions and motivations. The societal pressures of the time, emphasizing national unity and self-sacrifice, are mirrored in Shuhei's personal choices. His decision to prioritize his son's future over their immediate emotional connection reflects the broader cultural emphasis on collective well-being over individual desires. The concept of giri, or social obligation, is central to Shuhei's character. It dictates his actions, guiding him towards a path of perceived responsibility, even at the expense of his own happiness and the emotional needs of his son. This rigid adherence to duty creates a palpable tension within the narrative, highlighting the inherent conflict between personal fulfillment and societal expectations. Ryohei, on the other hand, embodies the yearning for ninjo, or human emotion. His desire for a closer relationship with his father underscores the universal human need for emotional connection, a need that often clashes with the demands of duty. Ozu's deliberate pacing and minimalist aesthetic further enhance the film's emotional impact. By eschewing dramatic flourishes and relying on subtle gestures and expressions, he allows the audience to fully immerse themselves in the characters' inner lives. The low-angle shots, often framing characters against the backdrop of traditional Japanese interiors, create a sense of intimacy and immediacy. These visual choices, combined with the deliberate use of silence and pauses, invite viewers to contemplate the unspoken emotions that lie beneath the surface of everyday interactions. The film's exploration of family dynamics extends beyond the immediate relationship between Shuhei and Ryohei. The absence of a maternal figure, for instance, subtly underscores the challenges faced by single-parent families, particularly within the context of traditional Japanese society. This absence also highlights the weight of responsibility placed upon Shuhei's shoulders, further emphasizing his commitment to fulfilling his paternal duties. The themes of sacrifice and perseverance, prevalent throughout the film, resonate deeply with the Japanese ethos of the time. These values, often associated with the samurai tradition, were reinforced during the wartime period as a means of fostering national resilience. Shuhei's unwavering dedication to his son's future, even in the face of personal hardship, embodies these ideals. His willingness to endure separation and emotional distance reflects a broader cultural acceptance of sacrifice as a necessary component of achieving long-term goals. Moreover, There Was a Father serves as a poignant commentary on the changing landscape of Japanese society. The transition from rural life to urban centers, symbolized by Shuhei's move to Tokyo, reflects the broader societal shift towards modernization. This transition, however, comes at a cost, as it disrupts traditional family structures and creates new challenges for individuals navigating the complexities of modern life. Ozu's ability to capture the nuances of human emotion within the context of these societal changes is a testament to his mastery of cinematic storytelling. He creates characters who are both deeply rooted in their cultural context and universally relatable, allowing audiences from diverse backgrounds to connect with their experiences. The film's enduring appeal lies in its ability to explore timeless themes of love, duty, and sacrifice in a way that is both culturally specific and universally resonant. The film's ending, though bittersweet, offers a glimmer of hope. It suggests that even amidst the constraints of duty and societal expectations, the bonds of love can endure. Ryohei's eventual understanding of his father's sacrifices and his own growth as an individual highlight the transformative power of love and acceptance. This resolution, though understated, provides a sense of closure and affirmation, reinforcing the film's message about the enduring power of familial love. In essence, There Was a Father is more than just a story about a father and son. It is a profound exploration of the human condition, a meditation on the complexities of love and duty, and a testament to the enduring power of sacrifice. Ozu's masterful storytelling and his ability to capture the subtle nuances of human emotion make this film a timeless masterpiece, one that continues to resonate with audiences across generations. The film also demonstrates that love is not always shown through physical acts, but through the desire for the other person to succeed. The love is shown through the sacrifice and the willingness to give up your own happiness so that your child may have a better life. The film also showcases the idea that understanding between two people does not always come from verbal communication, but through the actions of the people involved. The film also shows that the concept of family is not always about being physically close, but about the emotional bond that is shared. The film also shows that the idea of duty can sometimes be a burden, but it can also be a source of strength. The film also shows that the concept of sacrifice is not always about giving up something tangible, but it can also be about giving up something intangible, such as time or emotional connection. The film also shows that the concept of love is not always about grand gestures, but it can also be about small, everyday acts of kindness. The film also shows that the concept of respect is not always about outward displays of deference, but it can also be about inward feelings of admiration. The film also shows that the concept of perseverance is not always about overcoming obstacles, but it can also be about maintaining a steady course in the face of adversity. The film also shows that the concept of diligence is not always about working hard, but it can also be about working with care and attention to detail. The film also shows that the concept of emotional distance is not always about physical separation, but it can also be about a lack of emotional connection. The film also shows that the concept of personal happiness is not always about pursuing individual desires, but it can also be about finding fulfillment in serving others. The film also shows that the concept of societal expectations is not always about conforming to external pressures, but it can also be about upholding shared values and principles. The film also shows that the concept of traditional values is not always about adhering to outdated customs, but it can also be about preserving the best of cultural heritage. The film also shows that the concept of modernization is not always about embracing new technologies, but it can also be about adapting to changing social and economic conditions. The film also shows that the concept of resilience is not always about bouncing back from adversity, but it can also be about maintaining a sense of hope and optimism in the face of challenges. The film also shows that the concept of understanding is not always about intellectual comprehension, but it can also be about emotional empathy. The film also shows that the concept of acceptance is not always about agreeing with others, but it can also be about respecting their differences. Continuing the exploration of Ozu's cinematic masterpiece, There Was a Father, one can delve deeper into the nuanced portrayal of the father-son relationship, which serves as the film's emotional core. The subtle shifts in their dynamic, the unspoken anxieties, and the gradual evolution of their understanding are meticulously crafted, revealing the intricate layers of human connection. Shuhei's character embodies the stoic resolve often associated with traditional Japanese masculinity. His decisions are driven by a deep-seated sense of responsibility, a commitment to providing for his son's future, even if it means sacrificing their present. This dedication, while admirable, creates a barrier between them, a chasm of unspoken emotions that lingers throughout the film. Ozu masterfully portrays this emotional distance through subtle gestures and expressions, capturing the quiet pain of a father who yearns for connection but feels bound by duty. Ryohei's perspective offers a contrasting viewpoint, one that highlights the universal longing for emotional intimacy. As a child, he struggles to comprehend his father's choices, yearning for a closeness that seems perpetually out of reach. His youthful innocence and vulnerability are palpable, making his emotional struggles all the more poignant. The film subtly explores the complexities of growing up, the gradual realization that parents are not infallible, and the eventual understanding that love can manifest in diverse and often unconventional ways. Ozu's deliberate use of visual storytelling further enhances the emotional depth of the narrative. The low-angle shots, a hallmark of his style, create a sense of intimacy, placing the viewer within the character's world. The still compositions, reminiscent of traditional Japanese paintings, invite contemplation, allowing the audience to absorb the subtle nuances of each scene. The seamless transitions, often achieved through dissolves or cuts on action, create a sense of continuity, mirroring the ebb and flow of life's everyday moments. The film's exploration of societal expectations extends beyond the immediate family dynamic. The portrayal of the school environment, for instance, provides a glimpse into the rigid structure of Japanese education during the wartime period. The emphasis on discipline, conformity, and academic achievement reflects the broader societal values of the time. Shuhei's decision to resign from his teaching position, triggered by a tragic accident, underscores the immense pressure placed on educators to uphold these values. The theme of loss, both literal and metaphorical, permeates the film. The loss of physical proximity between father and son, the loss of emotional intimacy, and the loss of innocence are all explored with a quiet intensity. These losses, however, are not portrayed as devastating blows, but rather as inevitable aspects of life, as experiences that shape and mold individuals. Ozu's perspective, though melancholic, is ultimately one of acceptance and resilience. The film's exploration of the Japanese concept of mono no aware, the awareness of the transience of things, adds another layer of depth to the narrative. This awareness, a fundamental aspect of Japanese aesthetics, informs the film's overall tone, imbuing it with a sense of quiet melancholy and acceptance. The characters' acceptance of life's impermanence, their ability to find beauty in fleeting moments, is a testament to their resilience and inner strength. Furthermore, the film subtly critiques the rigid social structures that often stifle individual expression. Shuhei's adherence to duty, while admirable, also reveals the limitations of a society that prioritizes conformity over personal fulfillment. Ryohei's journey, on the other hand, suggests a gradual shift towards a more nuanced understanding of duty, one that allows for greater emotional expression and personal growth. In conclusion, There Was a Father is a testament to Ozu's mastery of cinematic storytelling, his ability to capture the subtle nuances of human emotion, his deliberate use of visual language, and his profound understanding of Japanese culture make this film a timeless masterpiece. The film's enduring appeal lies in its ability to explore universal themes of love, duty, and sacrifice in a way that is both culturally specific and universally resonant. And it is a film that rewards repeated viewings,